We would like to welcome 2011 RBC Canadian Open champion Sean O'Hair into the interview room. And it's been a year since you won in a different part of the country, and a year later, I wonder if you could just talk a little about the state of your game last year at this time to where it is right now.
Coming into the event last year, I wasn't very sharp, to say the least. I don't know how many cuts I missed in a row, but I missed quite a few cuts. And just missed the cut at the British Open by a shot, and played really well last year. During the Canadian Open, and just kind of the stars aligned for me, and was able to pull it off. And right now, though, it feels kind of the opposite. You know, I've been making a lot of cuts this year. I think I've only missed 3 cuts, and been playing pretty solid. Just not quite putting 4 rounds together. But I'm playing some nice golf, so I'm looking forward to this week, and I love this golf course. I played it in '06, so had some success back then. So hopefully I can kind of just keep it going and see how the week turns out.
You tied for 3rd in '06 here, and yet you're defending on a course that you didn't win on.
Right.
So could you talk about that?
You know, it's a little bit different situation, I guess, but something that's not uncommon in a national championship. You know, U.S. Open, obviously, we don't have it the same course every year. So I think it's great that we play courses like this. I mean, Shaughnessy was awesome. One of my favorite courses I ever played, and this is one of my favorites as well. It's just a good, solid, old-school golf course that, you know, we don't get to play places like this, I don't think, very much. And it's fun to come to venues like this.
Let's take some questions.
Yeah, Sean, you played here in '06. What are some of the things that stood out in your mind? Obviously, it's an old school course.
Sure.
But what things did you take from then that you're going to take into the course this week?
You know, in '06, the golf course was playing a little tougher, a lot firmer. The rough was a little bit more brutal. The greens were a little firmer and a little quicker. I played here Monday, and, you know, Monday as opposed to today is 2 totally different golf courses. I mean, the greens were a lot firmer, the fairways were a lot firmer today, and they were a lot faster. So I'd say as the week goes on, you know, it's going to get tougher, and you know, the conditions are hard enough as they are anyway. You know, so what I take from this golf course is it's got, you know, premium on hitting fairways, premium on hitting greens. You know, give yourself as many opportunities at birdie as you can, and you know, if you don't putt like a blind man, you should be pretty good.
Sean, at first glance on Monday, did you notice a difference in the rough compared to last year at Shaughnessy? There was a lot of talk from players last year that the rough was too penal, too high, too thick. I know that's got something to do with the climate out there too, but
sure.
Did you notice an obvious difference at this course compared to last year at Shaughnessy? You
know, I think there's a big difference from right now to last year. You know, this year is a little patchy. You can get in a spot where it's a chip out, but also you can kind of get in a spot that's, you know, a yard from that bad spot that, you know, you can hit a pretty easy shot on the green. So last year was, if you were in the rough, you knew it was a chip out, and it was very penal. But you know, it wasn't a very long golf course, and you kind of had to shape it a little bit out there. I think this is kind of similar this week, where it's not exactly a long golf course. You kind of got to shape it around the course. And but yeah, I mean, you know, this year there's going to be a little bit of luck involved because it is patchy, and I think that has to do with the climate that they've had. I mean, it's been so hot, and there's no rain up to this week, I guess. So it'll be interesting to see if, you know, what happens with that. But I think the course is playing fair. I think last year was playing fair. You know, normally we tend to complain when we're not playing well. So, you know.
Any other questions? Quick and easy.
Yeah,
Sean,
perfect. Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you very much.